we have another young man named Brock Ravet, who is the all-time leading scorer in the history of the state of Washington. So we're counting on him, kind of providing some minutes and some help there.
Well, Brennan, in now with sports, that's what Mark Few had to say before the season about Kittitas star Brock Ravet.
Yeah, and less than a month later, Ravet took an indefinite leave of absence from the team for personal reasons. There's been a lot of news around the point guard position at Gonzaga the last few days, so I'm here to break all of that down. I'm going to head over to our beautiful wall. Let's start first with Ravet. Gonzaga confirmed to Krem exclusively yesterday that Ravet has indeed left the team. In a statement, they said Brock has made a personal decision to no longer be with the program. Sometime between Gonzaga's game on December 30th against Detroit Mercy and their game against Portland on January 2nd, Ravet was removed from the roster. The nameplate on his locker was also taken off in late December. No reason other than personal reasons have been given the entire time of Ravet's absence. He left Kittitas last year as the leading scorer in Washington high school basketball history, as Few said. And during that Few quote, he also said that there was some expectation that Ravet would see the court this year for the Zags. However, that never happened as Ravet left right before the Bulldogs exhibition game against Lewis Clark State. Within a few days of Brock officially leaving, Gonzaga also got some good news at the point guard position. On Friday, January 3rd, Jalen Suggs verbally committed to Gonzaga on national television. In no way do I want to link Suggs' commitment and Brock Ravet's exit together. This certainly looks like two separate events that just happened to coincide in the same week. If you paid attention to Twitter in the last few months, Suggs' commitment to Gonzaga was hardly a surprise. All signs pointed to him coming to GU months ago. But I will say that Ravet's playing time at point guard would have been impacted by Suggs' commitment if Ravet were still on the team. Suggs is ranked the #3 combo guard in the nation by 24/7 Sports and is the highest rated recruit Gonzaga has ever gotten. He's pretty much assumed to be the starter next year at the point guard position for the Bulldogs. Now, there is a chance that Suggs still decides to go the professional route. Things will at least feel a little more certain once Suggs signs his letter of intent, but the next time basketball players can sign that is in mid-April, so Gonzaga fans are going to have to be patient and hope that Suggs doesn't have a change of heart. Okay, so I've already stated that Jalen is the presumed starter next year at point guard. Let's look at Gonzaga's depth as a whole at that position. With Ravet out, Gonzaga currently only has 2 point guards on their roster next year as Ryan Woolridge and Admon Gilder graduate. The 2 point guards on the roster for next season are Jalen Suggs and Joel Ayayi. Ayayi has thrived at the 2 guard position this season. I do not see Mark Few taking him out of that role to back up Jalen off the bench. He hasn't done that this year with Ayayi and Woolridge, so no reason to do it next year either. Gonzaga commit Dominic Harris can also play a bit of point guard, so I can see him spelling Suggs at times as well. I also would not be surprised if Gonzaga went out and got another grad transfer a la Gilder who can play the 2, but take over the point guard position at times. If Jalen somehow decided he wanted to play overseas, though, that throws everything into a tizzy real quick, as Gonzaga would only have 1 true point guard on the roster with Ayayi. And that could be catastrophic. A lot of news around one position group. By the way, Gonzaga on the road this week.
I guess the mystery continues with Brock Ravet. I guess we'll have to wait and kind of figure out what exactly happened.
Yeah, it's unfortunate no matter what.
Sure, yeah. So. A lot of people had some pretty high expectations.
You bet.
Hope he's well, whatever the case is.
Exactly.